Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've been wanting to do this recipe for a while now. It's a simple dish, but packed with flavor. And you really can't go wrong with the Gordon Ramsay recipe. Please note, I've included the recipe in the description, plus I've added video chapters. Now let's dive in. First, let's talk about the proper way to peel Brussels sprouts. You'll want to use a paring knife and cut off the stems. Then peel the first couple of layers the way you might peel an apple. So once that's done, cut them in half. That will ensure even cooking. There's something about fresh sprouts that really appeals to me. The freshness means great flavor. So now's the time to prep the seasoning. I love using fresh ground pepper. That means that the oils in the pepper have less time to oxidize, resulting in much better flavor than pre-ground spices. As for the salt, keep in mind that the pancetta is already salt cured, so you might need less than you think. But taste the dish as you cook and continue to adjust. That's good technique. It's time to blanch the sprouts. I don't like to use boiling water. Generally, I keep the temperature around 180 degrees Fahrenheit. You'll want to keep them in the pan for about 4 minutes. They should be nice and soft on the outside, but not completely cooked. We'll finish that during the saute process. Once you get there, let's set them aside. I know that depending on your location, it's sometimes hard to get pancetta. That's fine. You can use thick cut bacon instead, but keep in mind the difference in flavor. Pancetta is salt cured but not smoked, unlike bacon where some smoky flavor is expected. Now let's start off with some extra virgin olive oil. The flavor goes really well with this dish. Of course, you can use a different oil if that is your preference. As you cook the pancetta and render down the fat, that will release enough oil for the rest of the dish. Now let's sprinkle in the pepper. You'll notice that I ground it a bit rough. I do like feeling the bite of the pepper in the dish. Now it's time to saute the Brussels sprouts. As the pancetta rendered down, it released plenty of fat to keep the pan non-stick. As you probably know, it's not chemically possible to season stainless steel, but you can create a temporary non-stick surface with oil or butter. Let's get those Brussels sprouts cooking nice and even. Continue to stir and cook. Now would be a good time to get a quick taste, and if needed, add some salt. When I cook dishes, I always taste and season at every step in the cooking process. Once the dish is almost done, it's time for some lemon zest and a squeeze of fresh juice. It's all about creating layer after layer of flavor to make a great dish. So one quick note, the original recipe calls for chestnuts, and now would be a good time to add that if you have it. I have a friend with a peanut allergy, so generally I don't add it, but it does give a sweet note to the flavor. So there you have it, folks. Take a look at that gorgeous dish. Simple, fast, and packed with flavor. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'll see you in the next video.